Is it audible? Good morning, everyone. I am Rituparna Chatterjee. I am going to present my views on the National Constitution Day of India. Hope I will not bore you with the facts, but my opinions. Okay, well, in our department, whenever there is a seminar or any meeting, we are provided with snacks, right? And that is also pre-decided. Every one of us is bored with having samosa, every time. But this time our HOD has planned something different. He came to us, gave us some options, like you have to choose it from that, and whichever option will be receiving the maximum vote, so we will have that for our snacks. And yes, today's snack was decided like that. Well, that is the beauty of majority. When the power is not in the hand of only one individual, but it is shared with all the individuals, that is known as democracy. When Rajas and Maharajas asked for the opinions to their ministers, that was the first step of democracy. But the decision making was very limited. It was concentrated in the hands of some aristocrated family or the aristocrated members of the Rajas and Maharajas. In India, it was same, and a population was having the rights to enjoy all the liberty. You are belonging to a scheduled caste or scheduled tribes means what? You cannot stand with everyone, you cannot go with everyone, you cannot go to sacred places, even you cannot drink the water from the same sources. One fine day, a child was very thirsty and he ran to the pot of water, but he was denied to touch that because he belonged to the Dalit community. He asked his mother, if we are all the children of God, then why such discrimination? That day, nobody had any answer. But little did we know that the same child will address the nation someday with the same issue. In 1947, when the whole nation got our freedom, that day, our motherland was scattered. It was just a cluster of some states and people all around. The important need was that we all need to attach in a single string of what? That is known as our common responsibility, common duties, and a common law, which will ensure everybody to have equal rights. And who else could have done that? Rather than the boy who was denied to touch the pot of water, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He was born in that community and stood up in the parliament and presented in front of the nation the democracy. And that made our country today to be the largest democratic country in the whole world. Well, government. What is government? Government is of the people, for the people, and by the people. Right? So, what is a nation without such democracy? It is just a patient in ventilation, lifeless, non-respondent, and on the verge of death. Our beauty of Constitution gave us that India is the example of in front of all the democratic countries, because its constitution gives us all the rights to speak, equality, and everything. Well, why we are celebrating a Constitution Day? It's not only Constitution Day, we celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, even Valentine's Day. What is the requirement of that? If we celebrate such day and cherish the memories of that, we will remind it for the long time, we won't forget. Even if the sweetest memory will fade if we don't celebrate it, and it will land in the verge of death, right? We won't be remembering that for a long time. I'm forgetting the points, sorry. Today, my opinion also matters in my home, like which dinner to cook. Is it chicken or paneer? We all belong to a common group, right? We stay in CVR. What happens when the menu is suddenly changed for a day without our consent? Rest all is history. I'm not going to discuss that. Celebrating National Constitution Day should remind us about our powers and our duties towards the nation, and what good will happen if we stay connected and stay together. Right? Democracy is the steering of a sailing ship of human civilization that has been holding us together. Any disbalance will cause a collision with the iceberg, and we all will sink. If that happens, we won't be living here right now. And remember that destruction doesn't discriminate like we do. Thank you.